Cool. All right. So, last we left, Russ had fallen off of a ladder onto his head. And then you guys drove away from Keon Menzie McCall's house, where people that are much too wily for the likes of you, pale faces, are currently hanging out and partying. And you guys are driving around in an MCC van, wondering if this will compromise the whole body pickup thing, and hoping that Menzie doesn't realize that it is The Rock's face on his phone, as he was sitting around getting viewed from many different camera angles at once as he was laying on his back after falling off the ladder onto his fucking head. You know that Menzie has the safe and half dozen mean guard type dogs wandering around his lawn that like to bark and fight with each other occasionally and do not seem well trained at all. They just seem like somebody went and said, "I'd like to buy a bunch of big mean dogs, please. Here you go, sir. Excellent. I will take them home and loose them in the in my fenced area, but not in the inner fenced area near the house. That way we can have a barbecue, and if anybody wants to intrude on my barbecue without taking the driveway, then the dogs will fucking eat them."
I like how the barbecue is the only reason for the dogs.
Pretty much, yeah. So, and yeah, you got to see a very gaudy. You got to see just how gaudy somebody's house is when they get a little bit of money, a fetish for African art, and think that they're a gangster when they're not. So, what do you guys do?
Well, we're sitting at home right now, I believe. I think that's where we ended it last time.
All right. I can still hear some weird distortion and stuff for us, but you guys are
yourself or me?
Me.
It might be.
Don't know.
All right, I've got it way the hell down. You shouldn't be hearing anything. Try speaking yourself there.
La la la. Yeah. Small. It might be coming from Jeremy's thing too.
It's probably coming from Jeremy then.
Yes.
I'm going to turn mine back up. I turned it back up. Try it now.
Testing. Sounds about the same as before.
Right. Okay. So it's not me.
Cool.
Okay. I can try and fix it if you want me to.
Well, didn't you have some weird satanic problem with your computer or something, Jeremy?
Yeah. In order for that to work, I'd have to leave and come back. So I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. We'll wait.
Lots of stuff to delete this beginning of this episode.
It happens. It happens.
Yep.
Oh wait, I can still testing. No, I can't. It's subtle. You don't like headphones, do you?
No, I hate headphones.
You should seriously try the ones like I'm using. I don't even notice that they're on, and they're cheap.
All right. Well, I should be good now.
You have testing.
You hear me? All right.
I hear you. I don't hear me, so I'm happy. I hear me enough. All right, so you guys are sitting in your house. Not sure what you're doing. I'm imagining you guys just sitting there, both of you like completely neutral expressions on your face, sitting on the couch with the maximum distance between you, probably watching hardcore pornography or something like that.
That's exactly it.
Actually, I wanted to talk to Jim. Is Jim around?
Not while you guys are fucking watching hardcore porn, he's not.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I guess we can turn off the hardcore porn.
Or I'll leave the room. I go find Jim. You can keep watching the porn.
Cool. It's my favorite actress right now.
Cool.
Right. No problem. You go find Jim. He's currently helping his wife in the lawn type areas. He's overseeing the Mexican guys who are mowing the grass. She's doing the gardening, and he is doing little jobs and stuff out there. He stops and comes over to you when he sees you, and he says, "Sir?"
Hey, Jim. we keep parking the cars in the front of the house because the driveway is really dangerous, and someone keeps putting them back in the driveway. And I was wondering if you knew who was putting them back there.
They get ticketed if left on the street, sir.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yes,
Well, thank you very much, Jim.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that explains that.
He
I guess-
just stands there and looks at you until you go away. Do you go back to visit with your porno buddy?
Phil, yeah, I go back to Phil. I let him know the story on that one, and
Great. I guess we'll just have to trash cars on the regular. What's cheaper, tickets or repair bills?
oh, so long as we're not paying them, you know.
It's amazing how much that horrible fucking driveway has helped out people's drive auto skill. It really is. I mean, sure, it's huge automotive bills and stuff, but the studio's probably buying in bulk, is your guess.
Yeah. So we were talking about getting a burner car. I mean, I don't know what a burner car is, but I think maybe we should have a mystery machine, like a van or something, you know.
It cut to the picture of the van that says free candy written badly on the fucking side. Picture of Keto Bear driving it and waving.
Maybe paint it up with maybe get a magnetic sign to stick on the side, A&A Exterminators, if you know what I mean.
Well, I think I'm trying to figure out how to rope in all of the stuff we talked about into the storyline.
Yeah.
It shows the cheap ass, small ass safe sitting securely. And it shows that going, nothing can ever get this, and posing next to his safe.
Taking Instagram pictures.
Me with my hidden safe.
All right. Well,
All right.
I'm flipping through the channels. Stop on Nat Geo. What's on Nat Geo?
Let's see what else is on TV then, because there's all kinds of shit on TV. You tune into 50 Shades of Sparkle Kissy Vampires. The lady is saying, "Whip me if you're rich, piss off if you're poor," and she's talking to a guy on the phone. The guy goes, "I don't know where it is. I've told you before. If you want things back, don't put them up my butt."
I always feel so enlightened. I'm wondering about that scroll in China, if that's going to come to bite us in the ass sometime.
There's so much shit going on that I'm glad that you're keeping track of some of it.
I'm lost on this scroll of China thing, or scroll to China thing.
Oh yeah, we'll be on that at some point. Probably we'll be on our way to China. We'll be making lots of Chinese rolls at Learn, and yeah.
Wow.
Can I go upstairs and go golfing? Just because I want to try my hand at golfing. I'm rolling golf.
Go for it.
That's a fail.
No problem.
I just sliced the ball straight into the golf. No.
Did you fail by lots and lots, or
No.
just a little?
Well, I only have Learn in golf, so I failed by not a fumble, but.
All right, no problem. You cracked the window on the backswing, the forward swing. You were standing a bit closer to the window than you thought. The forward swing sliced, and it shows like one of the Mexican gardeners with a leaf blower, and the golf ball just falls over. And the other one's like, "Go sleeping on the job, man. Don't get deported."
Sorry. I put down my golf club and I go back downstairs.
It's a lot harder than you'd think to hit a fucking small ball with a big stick. You know. But yeah, there's lots and lots of shit going on. Just depends on what you want to do. Plus, there's more shit that's going to be stacking up, whether you accomplish things or not, you feel. Like the phone call that's coming in right now from Elliot. It shows Russ's phone, shows Elliot.
All right. I pick up the phone. Hey, Elliot, what's up?
Hey, right. Wanted to let you know to keep on doing a great job on Handy. I've been hearing good things. Good things.
Yeah, I know. Who'd have thunk that would hit? That was amazing. Thank you. That was a great gig, man.
Great. Yeah, your interview and such is in the Cosmopolitan. So great job on your interview. Congratulate the other guy too, Rock.
All right. Hey, Phil. Elliot sends his congrats, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we rock.
Cool. All right. Well, keep on keeping on, he says. And he says, I'll keep looking for additional work and stuff.
Thanks, Elliot.
He hangs up and goes back to doing whatever Elliot does.
Schmoozing.
Yeah.
So, you want to go to work?
Yeah. Well, is it a work day, Logan?
Well, actually, you guys come back. Sure, you guys go off to work and stuff. Not a problem. Right. Just after work, but just before you leave to go do stuff, one of the other ladies who works for Bobcat Studio, she comes over and she's like, excuse me, I was wondering, she's working on this film with you guys, by the way. Her name is Patricia Davis. You've seen her around set. Chestnut hair, usually worn in a ponytail with freckles. She's nice. She says, could you do me a favor? I need an escort over because I want to go over to another set where Crystal Mammoth Films is filming. I want to visit with my boyfriend, Juan Treador, and I was just wondering if I could get an escort.
Well, sure, Patricia.
Thank you so much.
What's the equivalent of sense motive in this system? Empathy?
Yes.
I'm going to roll an empathy roll on that.
Go for it.
I don't have a clue.
That's a success.
She seems relieved now since he said yes. She switched from a bit nervous to relieved.
What kind of trouble are you thinking you're going to get into, Patricia?
Well, there's a lot of actors around, she says.
Oh, okay. And we're at work. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but still, you know. Right. You guys.
I guess.
Thank you, she says, having already thought that it was a done deal, but then thanks you
Rock
again.
agreed, I didn't.
I'm with
her. Right. You guys go out of your big featureless, windowless building and cross a couple of different parking lots to go to a different big square featureless building. A lot of these big featureless, windowless, two-story tall buildings, good for filming, not so great for living in, are connected to each other by enclosed hallways and such. That way you can get more soundproofing in, you know, and plus you're not going to get rained on or wherever and ruin your makeup and such when going between sets and stuff. But you're crossing a parking lot. The building you're heading toward has a single truck loading dock as well as a metal personnel door, no windows. Give me spot hiddens as you're walking across the parking lot toward it, and let me know if you make the spot hidden by 30 or half or better.
I made it by 30.
Cool. The rest, Monster?
By 30.
Right. Both of you guys look down at skid marks in the parking lot that are right in front of the metal door that you're heading toward. And you also notice, it shows both of you look down and both of you look up to one side. And there's a small camera up there that you guys both look at that you're like, probably caught whatever car was peeling out, is your guess. Meanwhile, Patricia heads over and opens up the door. It's not locked. She heads inside. She's full of confidence now. She's got two strapping men with her and such.
Yeah.
Well, in actor's case, two more swords. At this point, you guys begin to wonder if you why you didn't do the hide sword spell before leaving the house. But
yep,
we're incompetent.
All right, that's as good a reason as any other. You guys go in. There's a partially set up lunch buffet, and there's also lots of unconscious people sprawled about. Give me first aid rolls as you look at the unconscious or possibly dead people.
Success.
Oh, they are unconscious.
Where's first aid? I can't remember what I got in that one. First aid, I got bubkits, so I failed.
Success at -30.
Wow, it looks as though they've all been drugged, and Patricia goes, Juan isn't here, nor are his co-stars. Oh, crap, they're going to think we had something to do with this. And give me spot hidden to catch a minor detail.
Success.
I think that's a fail.
All right.
Yeah, just barely.
Since he
Jeremy,
succeeded,
I succeeded.
you notice, like, you know those animal trank darts that they're always shooting people with, like usually other college students, occasionally animals, whatever. You see one of those in a very obscure place, like it was missed, but there's also little holes, like maybe a bunch of them were shot off and some of them may have missed and somebody went through and took the time to pluck them. But give me listen rolls.
Success.
That's just at a glance, by the way. The rock hears through the sound-resistant door down the hallway that connects to a different building. You hear a group of people heading this way. Since it is a sound-resistant door, you're going to guess that they're right near the door, and any second the door is getting ready to open.
Is there any place to hide here?
You could try hiding behind the craft services table, but generally no.
Fall over like pretending.
I think we better play dead, guys. Patricia, there's people coming. We're going to play dead.
She doesn't like that idea at all.
Yep.
But she'll do it if you want her to. Oh, we're not from the same studio, she says.
Play dead.
That's what we do.
All right, everybody give me an acting roll to play dead convincingly.
Success.
Hero point.
Oh my God, she is the worst actress in the history of acting, but she has no hero points. So if anybody has a supporter reroll or something, because otherwise she's pretty much blowing it for you guys.
Can't do shit to help.
Nope.
Right. She lays there like this. Right. The door opens and you hear some guy going, "What the absolute fuck is going on with this shit?" He looks around, he goes, "They all seem to be unconscious, except her." He goes, "Yeah." Grab her. You hear people running over, somebody getting up, a couple people, and she goes, "I didn't do it." He's like, "Who are you? What are you doing here? What's going on? Why are these people unconscious? Who are those other two people?"
Oh, ow, my head. Oh, what happened?
I copy Russ or Rock.
All right, no problem. He looks at you and he goes, "You tell me."
Oh, I didn't see anything. Holy shit, is everybody dead?
"Who are you?" He looks around. "Are you dead?" He pokes somebody. There's two ladies from, it looks like the food table. They look really nervous and they're staying near the door they came in. And it's him and it looks like 5 other actors, 2 of which are holding the lady that you brought here. The other 3 are looking around and keeping an eye on you guys. There's also some guy in a really expensive suit, and he looks like some sort of exec or something.
You can let her go. She's good. She was just coming. We were just visiting her actor friend. She wanted some people to tag along,
What
make sure
actor
nothing
friend?
happened, and we didn't do a very good job.
What? Who was she visiting? She starts to speak and he goes, "Quiet, you!" Points at the Rock. Who is she visiting?
I don't remember the guy's name. Patricia, what was the guy's name?
Juan?
She nods.
John something, yeah.
Juan Treador or Juan Valdez?
Juan Treador, that would be it.
Oh, all right. So not the coffee guy. Okay. And which studio are you three with?
I'm with Bobcat. Oh, my head.
Bobcat, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, so what happened? You walked in and then you suddenly have amnesia. You walked in and got amnesia.
Well, we walked in to visit Juan, and then
Why is the other guy laughing so much?
I don't know. This isn't funny, man. What are you
He's
taking
still
care of
laughing
me
now.
It's all out of character, man. I just can't help it.
Oh, you know out of character, Jeremy.
What's the rule, Russ?
What'd you say?
I said, what's the rule, Russ?
There is no out of character. Does not exist. Unless you say like Logan, I need a rules thing kind of thing. And even then he might think you're saying it, so
I'm just a crazy person. That's why I'm laughing so much.
oh my god.
Give me a fast talk roll that may work, but it's an uphill struggle.
Where is my fast talk?
You're not fast talking, I am.
Well, no, he's the one who said it, so he needs a fast talk because he said, "I'm a crazy person."
Oh, he is. Okay. Cool.
If I would have had one of my older hands, I had +20 to fast talk, and then I'd be fine.
I believe it was fast talk. The guy looks extremely fucking skeptical. Like, all right, Joe, where are my actors?
Check the cameras.
Yeah.
Take a card. Nobody else has thought of that. He goes over, he looks at the camera. He asks the other actors who are here if they know how to operate the camera, because the cameramen seem to be fucking unconscious. And they say they don't. And he asks if you guys know how to operate the cameras.
I can try.
Either photography or electronics, your choice, but only pick one.
Electronics.
All right, so I'm going to try electronics too. Can I support him?
There are more than one camera, so you could each try on your own, or you could roll to support him if he wants to do that.
I'll just give it a shot.
Okay.
I think we both succeeded.
That's a success and almost a crit.
I critted.
No problem. Yeah, you guys play back the recordings, and a bunch of people you don't know, all of which are Oriental of some ilk. You're not sure which. They all have dark glasses, light bodies. They're dressed like catering guys. They were showing up, and then they all pulled out like pistols and tranked the fuck out of everybody, and then took away the actors. As far as you can tell, I mean, the cameras kind of went askew when the cameraman got tranked, but it was definitely not you. The guy tries, the studio exec tries his personal evidence analysis. He looks really suspicious that you guys weren't in any of the camera shots, but he lets it pass. He's like, he says, all right, well, good job on the cameras. You must be some sort of investigator or something as well. You do that too?
No.
Well, today you are. He says, in the name of Crystal Mammoth Films, we would like you to help us to figure out what's going on. You figure out what's going on, it'll give you a lot, some goodwill with it.
Sounds good.
He says, In fact, we'll even give you so much goodwill that if you find out what's going on, we'll return your friend. How's that?
That sounds like a bunch of bad will before the goodwill.
That does not sound exactly fair. Yeah.
Pity, he says. She goes, damn it, and struggles a bit. The actors hold her firm and look at you like,
All right.
They wait for the inevitable challenge. It doesn't come. They look a bit confused.
It's just the two of them?
Well, the two that are holding her arms, and then there's three others, and two people at the service table who are, making sandwiches and such.
Are all of them actors, can we tell, or no?
There are 5 actors total in the room, and the other ones are just extras.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to fuck with 5 actors.
No.
It would be an uphill battle. Yes. Very
Okay.
fucking uphill,
We'll
especially
examine
since you're
the
unarmed.
scene, and get back to you, Patricia. I make a you're gonna die face.
Give me an intimidate roll as you attempt to intimidate.
No, not that kind of. You're gonna
poor
die.
little girl.
The you're gonna die at her? Oh, okay. She accepts her doom. She's like,
Mea culpa.
Sorry,
I thought you were subtly threatening the studio exec, letting him know he would die. I was wrong.
No.
That would have been much classier. Wow. She's fucked and she knows it. She fails to clap her hands.
I wave a shaven finger at the guy who's holding her hostage. And
can I have a name and phone number, some contact information, maybe?
He gives you his card. His name is Zebulon Whaley.
I laugh at his name.
Whaley.
I see his name, and I just break down laughing.
Really, really dislikes you. He looks at you and frowns.
I'm like, I don't know what's up with actors and their silly names. Rock? Zebulon? What the hell?
All right, Phil. Looks like you've got another case. Looks like you got another case, Phil. Cat's out of the bag.
I knew you were a PI, Phil. Marlowe.
I wave him goodbye. Walk out of the building.
I don't walk out of the building. I examine the crime scene.
All right. It shows Phil dramatically standing outside wondering, what should I investigate now?
And then I look up at the camera, realize there's a camera on the door, and walk back in to try and find those screens.
Okay. Your guess would probably be a security room somewhere. Russ, you're not finding anything really extra than what you'd already found, except for one of the darts that you can hold up and, poke yourself with and maybe fall unconscious just to see if it works. I don't know.
Right. So I got a tranquilizer dart.
Handy.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So no evidence analysis rolls for this. All right. I grab the dart with a pair of gloves on.
Do you own gloves?
Yeah, we have leather gloves.
We both have gloves.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna try my my general pocket for the dart.
You begin to cast a spell.
Oh. Is anybody here with me?
Standing in the thing are 5 actors, 1 agent, 2 people working the craft service table, your partner, and the lady that you were trying to protect.
Okay. Yeah, totally not doing that. All right. Well,
he goes.
I thought General Pocket and the instructions had said it wasn't obvious. You just had to have the part out of plain vision.
He does, but it's still going to be casting a spell, and that spell does not work naturally within this thing.
Gotcha.
It's up to you. He begins to feel a bit nervous though, and decides, "Oh, I could go to that hole. I could go literally 6 meters away behind a door and do it if I wanted without any witnesses."
Yep,
6 or 7 steps, and I would be okay.
That's the general idea. I'm going to go someplace.
It's easy to get to a place long enough for a few rounds of alone time. Sure. Give me a willpower times 3, as this is not one of the spells that can be cast in this zone normally.
Nope.
The magic fails to work. Try again later.
Okay, so Logan, is that a 3 magic point penalty, or is that just couldn't even do it?
Try again later.
Okay.
That means you have to carry the dart around and look irritated.
Yeah, I'm going to carry the dart around and look irritated.
Or you could stick it into Phil just to keep it safe.
Seems like a bad idea.
Phil's like, I win.
So did I have any luck finding the security room yet?
I'm going to guess that he ends up following you. You go to security offices. You see a couple of guys in there. They're currently having a conversation about who in Hollywood has the best breasts. One goes, I think it's Danny DeVito. And the other one's like, no, DeVito? And that went sideways. You think they look up at you when you come in. Yes?
Hey, fellas. Do you have any security footage of the parking lot? We had a bit of an intrusion.
They glance over at their high-tech security system that's there and go, intrusion? We weren't notified.
Well, consider yourselves notified, guys.
We should call somebody. One of them grabs the big book of who to call, and the other one goes, I think I can get the tape to that. It looks like he's going to try with inexpert fingers to operate the electronic equipment.
All right, hold on. Hold on a second. Can I try that?
Oh, sure. If you know the GLG 20 system.
Sure do.
Oh, give me an electronics roll as you keep Logan from rolling on the tape. You erase all the tapes.
Hero point.
There you go.
Okay, that's a hero point.
Nice and clean.
Okay, that's much better.
Damn.
A 100. I seem to be really good at rolling those at inopportune moments. Yeah, that is good at half.
I've never seen the Roll20 system churn out as many 100s as for you. No problem. You use the thing. You get to see in there that it appears that a van from a place called the Bamboo Dragon pulls up, and the caterers, as they come out of the van, all were pulling out tranquilizing pistols. And then later you're going to see the caterers putting actors and actresses and Juan Treador into the van. Give me street gang rolls.
Street gang.
Fail.
Yep.
Fail.
They look like bad people doing bad things to you. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hey, Phil, do you remember the name of that studio that guy was with?
Mammoth something?
Yeah, Mammoth, that's it.
You like naming these after wild animals, apparently?
I get out my pad and write stuff down. Well, did you see this van pull up? And I show him the tape.
The security guards go, it's a van.
Yep.
They point at it. Hey, look, the actors and actresses are getting a ride in the van. It shows like them and God just getting dragged into it. These are not the droids you're looking for, you're thinking, looking at the security officers.
Okay, all right.
One of them is like, he's like, I better start calling. He has a list of people to call when something is wrong. It says, when something goes wrong, call these people in order. And he has a list that he's now starting to dial.
Can we enhance on the license plate?
I get a sidelong glance at that list and find out who he's calling.
It looks like the people who own the building and stuff and lawyers and things like that.
I blatantly whip out my phone and take a picture of the list.
Go for it. Yeah, great. Give me a quick photography roll, because after that he kind of covers it up like, no, it's my homework. And
well, if he's going to be a punk like that,
Well, you
Wait,
get
what?
enough time for one picture.
Yeah, I failed my one picture.
Ha ha. He says, and yeah, you've got the license plate of the van as it squeals away. It says Bamboo Dragon on the side and on the license plate that has numbers and some letters.
Cool.
But we know the numbers and letters. So, all right.
Sure.
Okay. License plate. What was written on the side? Abu Dhabi?
Bamboo
Dragon.
All right.
So the security guards go, could you guys stand outside of the door?
You guys going to start talking about boobs again?
We're not allowed to have anybody in the security office, says the other one.
You guys are majestically bad at your job.
They don't know what majestically means, but they object to the rest.
And I walk out.
Okay. They both look at the rock.
I look like I didn't hear them.
They both point at the door. You, the door, you.
You sure about that?
I have pepper spray, one of them says.
Okay. About the door.
So you go outside?
Yep.
Great. They close the door. You hear a little lock engage. It's not a complicated or good lock, but they go click. It's like the bathroom lock that you just push in. Anyway, so what are you guys going to do now?
Back to the scene of the crime. Or is Zeb still there?
No, he's not. Nor are the actors or the craft services people. There are some paramedics in there that are treating the downed people. Everybody else seems to have gone.
Okay. All right. Well, we better get back to our studio.
You're kind of done shooting for the day.
Oh, we are.
Yeah. Happy
Excellent.
news. Yeah. You are now free to pursue this and several other cases.
All
Get
right.
them faster, we can solve them.
That's awesome. Show me another campaign that does that.
Yeah, more than one quest at a time, and that is pro GMing. All right.
You're getting loaded down with this shit.
All right. So we were going to go to African Pride store, right?
Yes. We want to go pick up a gift for Memsy.
Okay. You guys actually I never got drive roll for your car, so I'm guessing you're cabbing it over to the African Pride store, ignoring the actress who is currently being held captive by a rival studio. But you guys, she's already dead, you say. It shows her going, no, come for me. No, they've already forgotten about you.
NPC,
right.
what can I say? You know, they're all forgettable.
She's like, Anyway, you guys head over to the African Pride store. They have a lot of African knickknacks here.
Yeah, we're looking for a Zulu headdress.
Sure. You find a semi-authentic Zulu headdress.
All right, we purchased the Zulu headdress.
Okay, great, done.
Chuck it in the cab. All right, do we want to go get some Chinese food at Bamboo Dragon? I'm kind of feeling the munchies.
The cab driver goes, you should wear that mask in there, sir.
That seems a little obvious.
Yes,
but
we're just
yeah,
getting some food.
Just don't screw around because they don't know about us yet.
The cab driver looks totally baffled as to what you are babbling about. Where do you want to go, sir?
Bamboo Dragon.
Bamboo Dragon?
No problem. He takes you into Chinatown and drops you off at the Bamboo Dragon. It looks like a nice Chinese restaurant. Inside, in addition to various other customers, are 2 tables of 3 thugs each who are failing to blend in. Yeah, they are ignoring you and talking to each other in some strange Chinese Mandarin sounding language.
Ooh, I'm making a learn roll on that.
Go for it.
Nope.
Fail.
Probably just talking about killing you guys or some bullshit. You're not sure. Yeah, there's all kinds of Chinese kitsch around, the giant round fish tank and, all kinds of, and the cat that waves.
The gold cat that waves.
Yeah. All of that kind of shit is in here.
I rub the cat's nose and sit down and pick up a menu.
No problem. Yeah, they have lots of Chinese food. You guys order some, and they will bring it to you and whatnot.
Okay, I'm going to kind of sidelong observe the thugs while I'm eating. Try not to notice.
Sure. Give me. What's that, Jeremy?
Do we recognize any of them?
No. But you guys can both give me evidence analysis and gang lore rolls.
All right. Gang lore is a success at learn.
Oh God.
I'm going to run
gang analysis lore. Fail.
Let's see if I can actually succeed at evidence analysis. Evidence analysis is a success at -30.
Wow. Okay. What you get with evidence analysis, these guys are kind of on guard. What you get with gang lore is these guys belong to a gang called Lords of Death. They're a Chinatown street gang.
In a low voice, I let Phil know who they are.
And I blah my evidence analysis at him as well.
Excellent. Yeah, it's a pretty big restaurant and stuff. You got dropped off at the front door. It looks like a normal place. Give me business or streetwise rolls. Your choice. Pick one.
What am I better at? I'm not better at either of those. I will give you a roll.
Just pick the skill before you roll, because then you know what you get the check in.
That is a miss by 1. Son of a bitch.
Your learn is freaking high, man.
No, that wasn't at learn. I actually have those skills.
Oh.
I actually
good wonton soup. Good wonton soup.
Good wonton soup. Yeah.
Well, I guess we got the gang now.
Yeah, we got the name of the gang. We know where they hang out. Okay. Let me call a cab.
Oh, no problem. You can give me spot hidden rolls too if you'd like. Let me know if you get anything spectacular.
Spot hidden at.
I think it might be at a quarter.
Half or a quarter is good enough. All of these guys are armed, but each has like one different martial arts type weapon, no pistols.
Right.
Probably this would be a little easier if you had swords and skill in using them, if you wanted to take them on in the restaurant to do the classic fight in the Chinese restaurant scene. It appears to be a pretty big restaurant. There's doors going back to the kitchen, and any back rooms are back that way. They also have a different area for the washrooms and such,
Right. Hey, Jeremy. I mean, not Jeremy, Bill. Low voice again. You want to hire these guys to maybe hit Memsey's gang?
Hey, I like that idea. How do we go about doing that?
How do we go about doing that?
I could just wander up and be like, guys looking for some work?
With your guys' streetwise skill, you may as well walk up to her table, pull out a gun, put it under your chin, and begin threatening them. Do it. You guys are definitely not part of thug life.
Yep, that's about right. and I would have it no other way.
I'm going to write something out. Looking for enforcers, and then I'm going to leave. We don't have burner phones, do we? We just have our phones.
We just have our phones. We don't have any burner phones right now. No. We should go out. You want to go out and get one then?
Yeah, let's go get a burner phone.
As Phil begins to realize just how woefully underprepared he is for the thug life. You know, we should just leave a DNA sample just for the ease of the officers later or something, yes?
I pick up my little scribbled down piece of paper, shove it in my pocket.
All right. So you guys pay your bill, wander off, get a cab. Cab driver looks at your Zulu mask, looks at you.
It's a gift.
Shaka Zulu. I put my fist up in the air.
He looks at you appropriating black culture and goes, all right. He's hoping for a tip still out of this, so he just looks at you for a while. Where to, sir? Where to, Mr. Shaka?
Walmart?
The cab driver himself, it seems, is black, so good times. He takes you to a Walmart. Right, you guys go into Walmart with your Zulu mask in one hand. The guys at the entrance want to tag it so that they know that you didn't get it from here, even though you're not sure if they actually carry that here. In fact, chances are really against it.
How do they want to tag it?
They want to put a rubberized string thing through one of the holes, and it won't harm the mask.
Okay, that's fine.
Great. They tag your fucking Zulu mask with a Walmart tag that you'll probably forget about before you get it. You bought it at Walmart.
I'm writing that shit down, Logan.
So, great. You guys go shopping at Walmart. Would you like to buy some duct tape so that if you're captured, they have an easy way of binding your wrists or anything?
I would love to buy some duct tape, actually. That's it's always a good thing to have.
Super.
I guess we're going to the prepaid phone section too.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, you can get them for like $30 for a prepaid shitty phone.
Yep. I'll buy a shitty prepaid phone.
Great.
Put that in my pocket. Where's my pocket?
It on the packaging it says great for drug dealers, pimps, prostitutes.
But we don't know what any of that is because we can't make our streetwise rules. So
true. Yeah, you're like, I am a pimp. I will be a prostitute. It says we go together. That's nice. Yeah.
You have a spatula?
I just realized I'm sitting in my office and I look down at the dog bed and there's a cheese grater and I'm like, how the hell did my dogs get a hold of that?
Maybe they're expecting you to buy them some fucking cheese.
All right.
All right.
We're walking down Walmart with our thug phones.
Uh-huh. That's cool. I like that. We'll go with that. The brand name is Thug. It's like Thug Phones. Buy these for living the gangster life. And it's a guy doing like a bad gang sign or something. Like, these are the ones for us. Oh, yeah. It's an extra $250, but I think we're worth it.
I bet you all the Memsies guys have these.
Oh, as you guys attempt to become wiggers, right. So,